Good afternoon all, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to round number 5 are we up to now of the manufacturers. We are of course driving for Toyota, and I'll be honest with you, I made a little bit of an error. Well, I made 2 errors actually. First one being that I actually scheduled this stream for last night. So I actually had James messaging me just before 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock yesterday saying you're about to miss the entry. Your stream's not working and all the rest of it. And I was like, what's he on about? And then I looked and I realised that I had stupidly scheduled this one for yesterday. I'd put the wrong date in, which is not a very good start. And so, yeah, we've got the right date. We've got the right race. We've got the right car. We got all the right stuff. We don't have the right person behind the wheel because that is me. But other than that, we'll see how well we can do. So we're going to be doing 2 entries today. We're going to do the 5 o'clock and we're going to do the 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, I can't do the 7 PM entry because I have a gig. So we're going to do those 2. And then I'm going to bugger off, basically. So I was going to do the 4 o'clock, but I knew that qualifying would overrun. F1 qualifying would finish just after 4 PM, and I didn't want to miss that either. So it's been one of those days trying to get everything in. But yes, and then the other mistake that I made was that I thought that this was Group 3, not Group 4. I don't know what made me think it was Group 3, but if we were in Group 3, then we definitely would have had the best car, but it's not. It is Group 4, so we've got a very, very good car, a very, very competitive car. But in the Group 4, we've got some other cars that are challenging. So the WRX, the GTR, the Scirocco definitely is up there. The M4 as well. But wow, the TT Cup's got the #1 top spot. I didn't realise he was up there. We got the AMG. There's a lot of cars that are very, very quick. And the Supra is actually down here. He was in the top. There he is there. Top 20s, P19. The G70 as well, another good car. So we've got a competitive. We're hopefully going to have fairly competitive lobbies as well, which is going to be good. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good one. We're not going to. I've got the hiccups now. Can you tell? We're not going to run away with it as early or as well as I thought we might have done. But we are going to do our best, as I say. I am just going to have to very quickly pop a message in my band group chat though, just to make sure that we are getting there for the time that I think we are, so that we can definitely do, or just that we can only do the first 2 slots. Right. Right. Let's go. So we'll jump back in for a little bit of, or we'll jump in for a little bit of practice. Alpha, hello. How are we doing? Have you managed to set a time round here, mate? Are you racing? Have you done some practice yet? What are you up to? Hope all is well. We're on the soft tyres for a bit of practice here. For our practice. However, this race does require that we run the medium tyres, but it also does require 1 mandatory pit stop, which I actually wish that they didn't have the pit stop requirement, and instead we just had to run the medium tyres, because then you would have the sort of toss-up between doing 1 stint on the mediums or doing 1 stop and pitting very early for the soft tyres and trying to see people make up that time back through the pack and all that kind of thing. So I kind of wish we were seeing a little bit of that. I suspect that people are going to just pit now very early on the mediums or run as many laps as they can on the softs and then get themselves over and onto the mediums. We've ran awfully wide there, haven't we? That was terribly, terribly done. So I think it's kind of going to be one of those races. Run, you know, half of the race on the softs or just a little bit more than that. Tyre wear is very, very low. It's at ×1, so we're not going to have too much of a worry there. And so yeah, it'll just be run as much as you can on the soft tyres, and that be that. Have I watched quali? Yes, I have, Alpha. A little bit of an anti-climax, I would say. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, mate, the Scirocco is very competitive. The Scirocco is very, very, very competitive around here. It's one of the top cars. It's definitely worth you taking a look. Definitely worth you taking a look, because the Scirocco is very, very quick. Very, very quick indeed. This is the corner that I'm struggling on the most at the moment. I think you can, or you're maybe best off if you get it right and you're quick enough. Fourth gear, staying in fourth gear. I'm not so sure. I can't quite do it yet, so I need a bit of practice. Quickly put the headphones on as well. Right, and away we go. So I got a 41.1. Which I need to be a lot quicker with, to be honest. If I want to be competitive, I need to be down into the 40s at least. I think Levitus as well is already down to the 39s on my friends list. I'm sure that Alpha in that Scirocco could very easily get down to the 40s, maybe be looking at the 39s as well, I reckon. Oh, there we go. New personal best as well. Not too bad. And we're up by half a tenth here, so time there though. We were up by just under half a tenth and we've lost a lot more than that. We've lost probably close now to a tenth with that slight mistake. Now this is where you need to absolutely look at that, almost 2 tenths made up, more than 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths up on our time now. Just goes to show the difference. You need to drive that with just absolute guts, and we've lost all of that time. We know we can improve though. That's the good thing. We know we can be down to the 40s now, I would say. Oh, we can easily be down into the 40s, mid 40s. Look at this, because there's 4 tenths made up there by just taking that penultimate corner pretty well, because that is a very, very tricky one, that. So there we go. All of a sudden I'm able to drive a little bit quicker. Oh, running wide there. And that is not what we want to be doing in the race, especially. Because we'll be saying goodbye to any good race results. For sure. Alright, well that is that then. We get down to the mid-ish. 40.6. Jonathan, how are we doing? Feel the love, keep pushing. Absolutely. Right, let's see where we end up. Oh no. No. No, 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 no. You've got to be kidding. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You've got to be kidding. Looks like we're on Daily Race B for a little bit then until the next entry. That is so annoying. Oh, honestly. You put all this time into like arranging streams and scheduling streams and bit of practice and all the rest of it, and then that happens. Oh, I don't even want to do Daily Race B. I don't even want to do Daily Race B. Exactly, Jonathan. Absolute shambles. Oh, man. I'm looking for the Supra. Where is it? Supra, Supra, Supra. There it is. Oh, hey. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Well, looks like we're doing Daily Race B. I'm not very good on this layout either, so... Oh, already forgetting where we are. Oh, man. Absolute shambles. I'm gutted. Absolutely gutted. Now we're only going to get one attempt. I'm not quick round here at all in this layout. So this first race as well is also just going to be an absolute shambles. I'm really annoyed. Ah! I don't want to do that. I don't like that. Oh. I'm about to absolutely start raging in a minute. That's the race that I want to do to kill time, but we got 20 minutes. I don't want to sit and do quali on that for 20 minutes. $141.9. That is not too bad at all, mate, for a first lap. That is pretty good for a first lap. pretty good. I definitely think you'll get that down to the 40s pretty quick. And then see how much practice you need to try and get that down to the 39s. How awful is this race going to go? It's going to go horrifically. So annoyed at that error. If we have another one, I'll be gutted because I really want to do this race and I really want to do this combo. Not this one, of course, but the manufacturers. Kyoto is one of my favourite tracks, and I really hope that we can do a race there, because I'll be gutted if we can't do. I'll be absolutely gutted if we can't do. So bad at this track. Oh, man. God's sake. Oh, it's going to be one of these streams. I can already see it's going to be one of these streams. Well, I hope everyone else's day is going a little bit better, because so far this is a shambles. But you don't hear me complaining. 41.5 on the second lap. Wow, that's good stuff, that. Tidgy is in the 39.1s. That's quick. That is quick. That is very quick. I feel like I possibly could get down to the 39s, bit more practice, or a lot more practice. I would be down to the 39s, I think. But it would be high 39s. It would be very, very high, like a .999 is about as close as deep into the 39s as I would probably get, I think. But yeah, plenty room for improvement still, I feel. But let's see how we get on with this one. I'm so gutted that we lost connection to that first manufacturer's race, because now it means we only get one attempt. I like to get at least 2 attempts in, so we can have a little look at different strategies, and you know, one we may start further up, one further back, or really annoying. I really love the manufacturer races, so I'm gutted that we only get to do one of them. But hopefully we still get to do one of them, if you know what I mean. So I'll be gutted if we lose out on that one. And we're right at the back of the grid as well. Just as we expect. Yeah, I know, mate, but it's just annoying, isn't it? Just annoying. I'd love to have get a lot of attempts in, because I really enjoy the manufacturers. But anyways, let's see how we do here. Oh, someone's ghosted already. Can we get past the BM here as well, maybe? I do have to say that I like the new damage model. That much I do have to say. As much as it's really hurt us there. Oh, what are you doing, pal? Whoa, what are you doing? As much as it really hurt us there. And of course the BM managed to get back past us on the straights. Fuck's sake. Oh no. Right, I'm going to do daily race here. Screw this. Ah! We had fun on daily race here last time. I want the blue one. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I'm getting absolutely raging now already. Oh dear. Let's get used to these carts again. Hey, what's happening? Is that Rico? Oh no, it's not. It's Bob. I don't know what made me think that said Rico there. Bob, how are we doing, mate? It's not a lot is happening. Everything's going wrong. That's what's happening. It's a shit day. We entered the first. We basically got disconnected before the lobby even began for the first manufacturer's slot. So now we're trying to kill time on crap races until the opening for the next one. And it's really frustrating because I'm only going to get one entry now of the manufacturers, but I wanted a lot more than that. I definitely wanted to get both slots. But obviously not going to happen. So we had a bit of fun in the karts the last time, so hopefully we can have as good a race. We're not doing very well though. Get back into the swing of things here, I think, for this quali. And then we'll get what will be our one and only attempt for the manufacturers. Done after this, and I really hope that one goes well because I'll be raging if it doesn't. I'll be on a downer all weekend, literally. Genuine, actual downer. Oh, he's only gone and saved it, lad. I wonder if you can just do all of that without braking, actually, because I slowed down a lot quicker than I thought I would do. There, still carrying too much speed, but if I downshifted to 4th earlier. So I actually forgot that my actual quali time, the 48.7, was actually not that great. We didn't spend too much time on it, so I've still not managed to match it yet, but we might actually get 2 entries of these in before the manufacturers. So we see if we can improve a fair bit and then hopefully have a couple of good races to put a smile back on my face, because right now there's definitely not one there. James, how we doing? Oh, and Craig as well. Afternoon both. Hope we're all well. You've missed the shambolic start to this stream, which was being disconnected from the lobby. Oh, we were up on we were going to improve there as well. We got disconnected from the lobby for the manufacturers, and now we're killing time in this. Can you tell I'm over the moon about it? And I honestly, I really, really hope, otherwise I'm just going to sit in the corner and cry until I need to go to my gig. I hope that we can get into the next lobby of manufacturers. If we get disconnected from that, I will literally end the stream and just go cry. Yeah, I think I will, James. Definitely need to get a little bit more practice in for sure. Oh, I forgot we got false start on this, haven't we? Amazing. This is just literally one of those days where you just want to... Oh man, honestly, it just makes you want to give up. Gran Turismo ghosting, really, really proving how good it is there. See, if we can make up any places on this. This is annoying because the karts are supposed to be good fun. The karts are supposed to be fun, and then we've had that stupid ghosting issue. And we're just right at the back of the grid. We're never going to catch up to any of these. We have caught up then. The last race that we did was an amazing fight for P1. It was an incredible race that we had the last time. Michael, afternoon, how are we doing? I'll catch that comment in a second. Oh, we're getting pushed wide there. Typical of our luck yet again. I don't know if that's... Oh, P1's made a mistake. I was going to say either that or it's a very, very powerful slipstream we have there, but I think he's just made a bit of a major mistake. Lost about 7 or 8 tenths. Right, let's get to, at least get to top 8 here. I feel is doable. Oh well, it made a bit easier by someone quitting. So top 8 is just 2 places ahead here. Not as much fun as the previous race that I had round here where we were batting forwards for P1. Had a much better run than both of those there. Really? Really? There you go, that's what you get called getting taught a lesson. Honestly. I give up. I actually give up. I can't do 30 minutes of practice. That is just such a boring stream for people to watch. Do we mind doing practice for this? I feel like that's a really boring stream though. Like the next 30 minutes being practice, I just feel like is a bit shit, to be honest. Like we should still be racing at this point for the manufacturers. Let's guess your fastest lap with manufacturers. Away then. Let's do that. It's just so annoying. Like, we should have been racing, doing the first race. We've then been chucked out of that lobby before we could even start. And then you're trying to fill an hour. Like, an hour is a lot of time to try and fill on a stream just whilst before you can go to the next race. Right. Get out the bad mood. I'm in a right huff now. I'm in a right strop. Right, yeah. Let's see if we can guess the fastest lap then. We'll do 7 or 8 laps out of the lobby here and then we'll get entered. And I swear down, if we lose connection to that lobby, this PlayStation will end up out of the window. Just really got to push on that corner though, that's the problem. So you end up making major mistakes like that, because that's where a huge chunk of lap time comes from. Alright, so I feel like I can get this down to the low 40s. Right, that's the other one there as well. That curb now, if you try and cut that corner, it throws you into the air. So when the car lands, it's landing sideways because you've gone into it turning, and then it throws you up into the air, and it just obviously unsettles the car purposely to stop people cutting the corner the way you used to be able to. What are you doing? Honestly. What am I doing? Oh my god, this stream is set out to seriously test me now. Oh, someone is out to seriously ruin my day today. Let's try again. Would someone be alright to give me a shout in chat when it's 4:45, 4:45, 4:45 basically, and I'll make sure that I get entered. I'll keep a check on the time myself, but just in case, if one of you wouldn't mind, that would be awesome. Now I've watched the top laps, and keeping it in 5th on the straights instead of short shifting seems to be the way to go. So really stretching out the gears seems to be the quicker way to be doing things. That was not very quick at all. Neither was that. Let's get back ahead of our time here and get on it. Should have maybe dropped down to 3rd there to actually get acceleration back through that corner. That had to be a lot quicker than the last lap, absolutely is. This is also going to be a shit lap. Why is it all going so bad? Look at that. Alpha's 5 tenths ahead of me already. No, 3 tenths ahead of me already. Wow, mate. That is very impressive. Yeah, I agree with that, Craig. I definitely agree with that. I always enjoy watching them practice or watching them improve. And I think the important thing as well is when they understand immediately how to improve. I find that quite interesting. They can look at a corner More so on the lesser known tracks, if you know what I mean. So, you know, one that maybe takes us a little while to get used to running again and all that sort of stuff. Something like a track like this, we have seen it fairly regularly, but it takes a little bit of time to get into the rhythm. And immediately you see, and it's like, yeah, right, need to more to the left there. We need to be down on the power earlier here. We need to actually brake earlier, slower in, quicker out, all the rest of it. And it's just like immediate, know exactly where they need to be and what they need to be doing and how they need to drive it. Whereas I find for me it takes me a little longer to work that out. Because again, still relatively new to all this. I've still only been going less than a year, really. No, messed it up. Messed it up. Plonker. Absolute plonker. Yeah, exactly. Hours and hours practicing. Sure it is. Had I not just pissed about at the end of that, that actually might have been an alright lap, that one. Two more laps and then we'll get entered. I started messing about there thinking that that wasn't very quick. Because I'd also messed it up at the end. Probably would have only been a few tenths off that current best though. Be a penalty that. Just had a bit of oversteer which through correcting pulled me over to the left hand side a bit more than was obviously wanted or needed. Don't run wide, don't run wide. Nice, nice, not too bad, not too bad. Squeaking rig is doing my head in. I need a new rig. Does anyone want to buy me a new rig? Right, this might actually be close. Yeah, I was going to say close. Oh, it is an improvement. I was going to say close to an improvement. It is actually an improvement. By literally about 2/100ths, I think. So one more lap. Let's see what we can do. Look at that. That's probably going to be, by the time we hit the braking zone, that's going to be over a tenth. That was the time that we lost with that little kick of oversteer. Lost, however, by running a bit too deep into that right-hander. So that's a tenth that we should have there. And we know we should have it. And there's a tenth gained. bottom of the bank. So once again, like, we know this should be 2 tenths up in total at this point. That's a little bit better. Oh no, we lose time. Thousandths though. Mere thousandths lost. Right, let's go one more lap. Let's go one more before we go get entered. 40.5, we're getting better. Look at the difference, 4 tenths up. This could be us getting down to the 39s, finally. Let's not bank on it though, let's not bank on it. Jumped up to 5th gear as we launched the curbs because I didn't want to unsettle the car too much. Time lost there, lost about a tenth, not quick enough on that hairpin. Right, we know that we should have another 2 tenths out of that. We've lost a lot of time at the end of that lap there. Look at it all drop. We end up improving by 0.12. We should have been improving by 0.4 there. That was pretty bad actually in the end. 500 miles in the TT for race C. Wow, just on that track, that's a lot of laps. That is a lot of laps. Well, look at that. I'm quite, to be honest with you, I'm quite pleased. Viken there, I'd said Levitus, sorry, but it was Viken. 39.9. I think if I can get close to that, I'd be pretty pleased. I want to see what the top times are here. 38.2. Realistically, for a long lap like that, if I'm within 1.5 seconds, 1.5 to 2 seconds, I'm kind of happy. I'm just outside of 2 seconds at the moment. So a little bit more practice. Let's wait and see. Like I say though, I really, really hope. I'll be mighty, mighty annoyed if we end up getting chucked out of this lobby. I will be so, so gutted. I will be so gutted. Because that's a lot of practice that I've put in. And, you know, I really want the stream to go well. So let's see. Right, 40.3. Let's get this improved. We know we can get down. Mathematically, we should be down to the 39s. Oh, there's potential to get down to the 39s if we look at the optimals and all that sort of stuff. So we know it's doable. We're going to get probably another 5 laps in here. Maybe 6. Probably 5. Sometimes though, for a track like this, it is a case of just the hardest part is actually hooking the lap together. There's a lot of things to get right. Those major braking zones are where all your lap time is realistically gained. And this corner down here just all depends on how brave you can be, which for me is not very. I've got to be honest. That was uncomfortable. That was uncomfortably scary, I would say. Literally 2 milliseconds faster. Oh, I love it. Got to love a bit of competition. Right, let's try and improve on this. That's a 40.4 there. And I know that there was places where I wasn't particularly quick. Look at all that time gained just by launching it over that corner properly. And look at all that time gained just by getting that braking point correct as well. Oh no, that's where we've messed it up though. That's where we've messed it up though. Half a tenth up. Let's keep this momentum. Come on. Literally lost all momentum. Quite literally in that corner there. This will be an improvement, but only just. Be less than half a tenth, I think. Just less than half a tenth. It's guaranteed to make a mistake at some point. That was it there. Right. We'll get 2 more laps here. We might get 3. We might just get 3. So let's see if we can improve. I'd love to get down to the 39s just to be able to say that we've done it, but I don't know if we will. I don't even know if I need to brake as hard as I am there, down into that braking zone. Because I feel like I'm then trying to get back on the power, and I feel like I could have always have been carrying a little bit more speed. No. That's that one lost. Let's just make sure we can get 2 more laps done. Francois, got it right. I when you commented, and you said, and I was saying Francis, and you commented and said that's not how my name is pronounced. I googled it and I got it. I thought I'd make sure I get it right next time you're in chat. Hope we're all well, mate. Hope we are all well. Or at least I googled it, and that's how YouTube reckoned it was pronounced. So please, if I've got it wrong again, do let me know. But hope we're all well. Are you racing on the manufacturers this week? Have you been kicked out of the lobbies the same as me? Before they've even begun? Right, I feel like this lap's actually been okay. Now we just need me to ruin it by doing something like that almost. Yeah, I think we're actually going to be quite far behind now. See if we need 6/10 off this to even think about improving. Oh no, that was going to be a major improvement there. We're still well up on our time. But yeah, going to be about 2.5, 3/10 short of our previous best. But to be honest with you, we crossed the line literally 1 second before it reaches 0, so even if we had improved, I know it's got a tendency to not register properly. Anyways, here we go. Right, we're finally in. It's only taken an hour and whatever, but we're finally in the lobby. Let me just see. Oh, come on. I'm trying to sort the chat out so that I can actually see the text because it's gone way too small. Oh shoot, hang on a minute. Right, we'll go on the soft tyres and we'll just see how far we can go. Obviously this is qualifying anyways, but in terms of strategy, that's what I think we will do. Right, we're first out, so if there's anyone... Good start, really good start. I was going to say we're first out, so if anyone's got a chance of getting the most laps in, it would have been me, but not anymore. What's going on? Whoa, 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 what's going on? This is definitely going to be one of those streams. This race, I can just tell this race is going to go horrifically bad. So I'm going to apologise in advance for when it inevitably does. We are literally going to do a whole stream for one manufacturer's race, which is going to go horrendously wrong, I can just see. And I will literally be in a huge huff all weekend. Let's see what we get out of this lap then anyways. To be fair, that's actually going to be pretty decent. Oh, almost losing it there. I want to try and cut that initial left in the chicane a little bit more like I just did, because that will have actually gained me quite a bit of time. Too much time lost here, didn't brake late enough. Braking too early, couldn't carry the momentum. We got the best first two sectors so far. That's not going to be particularly great there for the final sector though. P2, 40.7. I know I can do better than that though. I know I can do better than that. I can get a bit closer to P1 there. I can definitely get closer to P1. Whether or not I can get that 40.3, I really don't know. Someone just beats me by 14 thousandths there. I'm 6/10 down on this lap, so this one's not going to be very good. Let's go again. 2/10 up on this one. That's looking a bit better. Three tenths up. Looking even better again. Oh, no. Just held too long in fourth there. I'll be honest with you, I kind of lost track of where I was. I was too busy trying to do the maths, thinking if I continue to improve, look at that, we've literally lost. My God, that's cost us so much time, that is annoying. I was too busy doing the maths, thinking 0.402. Thinking I'm almost about to improve on that and get pole position, and then I go and throw it away because I'm too busy thinking about the fact that I was going to improve and get pole position. So that's how much that can cost you by overthinking your lap as you go. Gonna get 2 more attempts here this lap and then 1 more. So far behind. I messed up turn 1 again. Let's just make sure the next lap is good, because this has already gone downhill. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, get out of the way. Backing off a little bit there so we don't get caught in any traffic, because those guys look to be getting in each other's way and slowing each other down. Viking, how we doing? I see that your time is very, very quick. That 39.9 is what I was trying to get close to, or match. Oh, look at this. I thought we were going to get messed up by traffic here. We might still do, you know. This right now would be perfect slipstream range, but of course slipstream is turned off for qualifying in the manufacturers, which is yet another thing that I'm annoyed about. Don't run wide. Oh, I had to lift there. I had to lift there. I'm on the best lap I've done. I'm on the best lap I've done. I just can't mess it up now. Do not mess it up now. Do not mess it up now. Don't get put off by this guy in front. Do not mess it up. 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 I messed it up. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Shit. Ah. Look how close those top runners are, though. Top 4 positions all covered in just over a tenth. Right, I'm going to very quickly do a toilet trip before we start, so... Back in a sec, get your guesses on where we will end up in this one. Let's aim for a podium. Right, apologies because I missed quite a lot of chat. I missed quite a lot of the chat, so let's catch up on a few little bits. Just watched the F1 quali, very good. Yeah, it was a little bit of an anticlimax, I felt, but yeah, or Francois saying no spoilers. That was me last that was me last week, not wanting any spoilers. Go for a podium, easy to make mistakes on this layout, so you can capitalise. Just keep it clean and smooth. Indeedy, mate, indeedy. We're going to run the soft tyres for as long as we can. We have a mandatory pit stop to make, and we have the medium tyres that we must run. So we'll run the softs for as long as we can. As soon as we feel them dropping off, we'll get into the pits. Let's go! Right. We'll aim for P3 here. Tyre wear minimum, pit end of laps, that's it. Lap 8 or lap 9? Lap 9, I think. Let's get the stream back on my phone. Right. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, so tyre wear minimal. So we will, yeah, just try and run these softs for as long as we can. P1 very quick though. And he set that lap time at the very start, so I wonder if he's consistently quick. I didn't get to see the rest of his laps. But of course slipstream is existent now, which it wasn't in quali, which I find very annoying, but there we are. So we might, or hopefully can stay on to these here, but this is going to be a bit of a slipstream train for the first few laps until people start to make some mistakes and those gaps open up and close. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to kick off. It's already starting to kick off. Look at this. Right, P1 with what looked like either a mistake or a bit of a shove of some sort, but he's lost a lot of time, so let's, as you say, let's try and capitalise on this a little bit here. Within 3 seconds. In fact, P1 to P5 all covered within about 2 seconds. Oh, someone's gone. Someone's gone. Thankfully, he's not going to rejoin the track in front of us. That's P5. P1 and 2 running very, very close. Look at that. That's asking for one of them to be killed, isn't it? That's asking for one of them to be rammed into the wall. It's just got that look about it. Gran Turismo, 2 cars side by side. What more can you expect? Still breaking away though, they're very, very quick. I think that's going to be my go-to tactic over there, is launch over it but in 5th. So when you do unsettle the car and you do get the car lifting, it's not landing back at full revs in 4th gear. It's a little bit settled, bit more settled in 5th. So once again, side by side here, this is not going to end well. Oh, it definitely isn't going to end well. We're up to P4. Here we go. We're chasing down for the podium now. And we will try and find ourselves. We may, you know, we'll maybe say that we've decided we're going to pit on lap 9. Let's keep that as the original strategy, our plan A. And we may look to pit a little bit earlier if we find ourselves getting caught up in a bit of this, because the undercut could be pretty powerful as well. However, there is so much slipstream that it's sometimes not that powerful. fuck's sake. And that's our race also ruined. Man! I'm going to go to this gig absolutely fuming. And we've got loads of damage as well, so I'm going to go to this gig absolutely raging. People are going to be going, wow, that drummer's playing very, very loud. You're just going to be see me in the background. Bright red face. Absolutely screaming. Oh, man. Literally, what was I thinking? I don't even... Obviously, I know that I hit the curb, like, straight on. But, like, I can't even remember what I'd done to even hit that curb like that. Why is this stream being so shit? Everything that could have gone wrong on this stream has done. We'll keep going. I'm so close to quitting though. I don't think I've finished a single race on this. I've rage quit every race. We had decent pace as well, you know, it could have been a really good one. We were right behind those guys. They were fighting. Ugh. We can still get back to where we were. I'm pretty confident in that. We can still get back to P6, I think. There's someone into the pits now. On the mediums, ironically. Pit lap 4, I feel like, is a very random sort of time to pit. That said though, they clearly have, or may have, a bit more data on this than we do. We've doing literally our first race on this. This should be our second, had we not have got kicked out at the start. I mean, you've really got to go out of your way. You really have got to messed up the previous turn to even hit the curb straight on the way that I did. Which is what's even more annoying. P9 at the moment. Right, I give up. I give up. I give up, I give up, I give up, I give up, I give up. One of those streams. Sometimes I think you've just got to call it a day when it's worth calling it a day. And right now, that's exactly how I feel. What a shit show. What an absolute shit show. We've got the fastest lap though, if that counts for anything. Only to be beaten by someone who goes onto the soft tyres later on with less fuel to then go obliterate that time. Oh, it's not an awful track. I love this track. That's what makes it even more annoying. I absolutely love this track. Which definitely makes it more frustrating for me of just how badly this stream's gone, because it could have been... I love the track and I feel like we could have done alright round here. We're in a decent car. We're, you know, it could have been competitive. The Supra is quick round here. But just look at the gap. I mean, they're pretty much half a lap ahead. Well, about a third a lap ahead or whatever they are. I don't even know. Certainly only 3 more laps left. We might as well do it. This goes down absolutely as the worst stream I have ever done, without doubt. This goes down as the worst stream in the history of this channel. We might as well just not pit, win the race, and then pretend that that was that. And then just end on a high that way. Maybe that's what we do. Look at this. P1 and 2 still fighting so much that when I'm not binning it and putting it into the wall, every single corner, I'm quicker than them. Pretty much. Not that one there. Bad example. Yeah, exactly. I know I've got the pace with the fastest lap. Exactly. Exactly. Those guys are fighting so much. Well, literally, they're losing themselves so much time. I might just not pit. Who's voting for the no stop, temporarily win the race? Make ourselves feel a bit better. Who's voting for that strategy? Actually, to be fair, I mean, that's what's really annoying. Look at that, P7 and 8 right in front of us. Despite us binning it, I think, what, 3 times we're up to now? P7 and 8 still there. There's P6 hitting the hairpin now. That's where we started. That's how good it was going at the beginning. We got that far ahead. We've binned it 3 times. We've proven we've got the pace. Caught back up. Which is just what makes this whole thing... Oh, it's got me raging. Raging. Look at this big cluster of cars here. Again, this is asking for trouble, isn't it? Not that we'll be able to see it because I'll have binned it by the time we get round to the end of this lap. Oh, there's someone into the wall, I think. Oh, they've gone. Oh, no, they haven't. They've still got it together, I think. Well, we got hit, so we'll just go across the track. Not my fault. Penalty, ignoring the track limit. Brilliant. We were never going to make the apex there. Not our fault, is my argument to the stewards. Fuck it, I'm just not going to pit. Let's just have a laugh. Just going to start driving like a knob and just ramming everybody off the track as well, but that's a bit too far, isn't it, really? Are all of these guys also not pitting? What's going on? Right, that's my strategy then. Look at that, we're still 10 seconds off the leader. My God, what a shambles. What an absolute shambles. This is horrific. Oh, I really wish I could do one more, but unfortunately, I have to go and do a gig, which I'm very much not looking forward to. It is the worst venue. It is the smallest, tiny little corner of a little sports bar. You have to load in through the kitchen, so you're trying to load like huge bass drums and like my entire drum kit and huge cases and cabs and PA systems through this little kitchen. You kind of got to do like this and this and this and left and right and all the way around. Like such a horrid little gig. Can we get on the podium? Can we get on the podium? Just to get on the podium. I don't care about penalties anymore. Yeah, not bothered. Not bothered. Not bothered. Not bothered. I want the podium. No! Oh, God. Honestly. What an absolute disgrace. What an absolute disgrace. Right, well that was literally the worst ever stream that I think I've done. We get a 2-minute penalty, which is even better. And that will go down in history as the Affinity Racing stream that should never have happened. But nonetheless, I hope it's been enjoyable. It has not been for me. But we'll move on in good spirits. Honestly, what a nightmare. Right, we'll be back tomorrow for British Heart Foundation races in the Super Formulas. Back to GT Sport. Just one of those streams, that, isn't it? Just one of those streams. Oh, what a depressing afternoon. Way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Right, back tomorrow. Back on Monday as well. I really hope. The only thing that can make any of this feel better is if we have the Nürburgring on the next week's daily races. I pray to God we have the Nürburgring Nordschleife, a full 24-hour Nürburgring. I really hope. I really hope. Right. It has been a shit show of a stream. It has been the worst ever stream, but I hope it's been, I would say, bearable at the very best. So yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow, hopefully. I'll catch you all on Monday, hopefully. One of the two. And then we'll see whenever the next stream is going to be. I think next week, becomes Friday for manufacturers. So just keep your eyes on the stream. I think it'll be a Friday one for the next round of manufacturers. But yeah, enjoy what is left of the weekend, and I shall catch you tomorrow or Monday. Toodles!